Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keith. I wanted to give you a review of seeing football games at the movie theaters. Cineplex has something going on this season where you can go and watch NFL football games in the comfort of their VIP theaters. And I think, you know what, this is a pretty cool thing. If you are not fortunate enough to have a big screen TV, or maybe you do have a big screen TV, but your friends are crazy when they come over and you want to go somewhere, else and watch it, then Cineplex could be the place for you. So I went to check out a game recently with a friend, and I wanted to give you my take on it. So first of all, the lights are on for the game, which is great, because if you want to check your fantasy football lineups, if you want to check stats or anything like that, you're able to. Imagine doing that in the dark and somebody's texting and the light's driving you crazy. No, they've done away with that. So that's great. The other thing that's really cool is that they've got their servers in little referee shirts. How cute is that? So if you want to order food or order drinks, they can come over and they can help you out. Also, they have a sponsorship from one of the beer companies, so during commercial breaks, they do some trivia, and then they hand out little prizes to you, which is pretty cool. I think the prizes range from like towels and hats to like beer fridges. So if you've got the means to get that beer fridge home and you win it, then congratulations. Overall, the atmosphere is a lot of fun. There's one thing that I wasn't overly fond of. So I live in Ottawa, and our VIP theater is in this entertainment complex where you've got Jack Astor's and Milestones and Joey's and Locals and a whole bunch of different eateries. I'm not a big drinker, so when I go out, I like to have a pop. Now, I understand when you're going to the movies at Cineplex, they don't refill drinks. Okay, so I'm talking specifically soft drinks. If you go and you get a drink, whether it be small, medium, large, it doesn't matter, they're not going to refill it. Okay, fair enough. I know that when I'm going to a movie. But when I'm going to a sports bar and seeing a sporting event, it's a little different. I was rather disappointed to find out going to see football was the same thing. So I'm paying an inflated price for pop at the movie theater, which is about $6 for a pop, and that's my one pop that I can't get refilled. Now, let's do away with the you shouldn't be drinking pop argument, because it's not really relevant here. But at the end of the day, you get your pop, it's $6. Now, listen, I'm going to eat food. I'll probably get, some appetizers. I'll get my meal. I might even get a dessert. Their brownie explosion is delicious at the VIP. But I have a hard time justifying going to a game and spending, let's say I have 3 pops, $18 on pop. Seems a little ridiculous. Now, I'm not going to make that argument if you're drinking beer, if you're drinking alcohol, if you're drinking something else. And ironically enough, Cineplex does, they also have live theater. So if I was going to the National Arts Center and seeing something, I would expect to pay for drink after drink. I would expect that. But I wasn't going to the theater. I was going to watch a football game. So my point is this. If I can go to Joey's or Locals or Milestones or any of those other eateries and get multiple refills on pop, I should be able to do it at the movie theater if they are trying to recreate that same game day experience for me, the fan. That being said, I've gone to Cineplex for a football game. I've checked it out. The chances of me checking it out again if they don't change that policy are pretty much nil, because it doesn't make economical sense for me. Now, if you're a beer drinker, this is completely moot to you, because you're going to be paying refills for beer whether you do it at Joey's or Locals or Milestones or any of those other places or at VIP. But if you're like, if you're myself and you're like somebody who doesn't go out and isn't looking to have multiple drinks, just want to have pop, it doesn't make sense to go back to the VIP. I'm glad that I checked it out. I thought it was fun, but for a nice regular season game, but for a playoff game with this policy in place, absolutely not. If you have the chance of going to check out Cineplex VIP Sunday Night Football, let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your take on it. CFL_fan on Twitter, Facebook.com/WhittyWhittier, and WhittyWhittier.com. Thanks so much for checking this out. My name's Keith, and I'll talk to you soon.